Hey y'all, Flying High Five here. The Busted Knuckle Inland Northwest. I got the setup changed around here a little bit. Hopefully, maybe get a little bit better lighting here. So it's New Year's Day. So happy 2012, everybody. Hope you made it all right. Some of you might be, holding off a couple hours to watch this because of a headache or something like that, but it's all good as long as you're not drinking and driving and all that good stuff. So, all right. Anyways, project for today, or project for right now, it's kind of going to be an ongoing project. We've had the gas tank going on for quite a while, and I'm like moving my hands all around here, but you can't see it because the camera's up here. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right, but I'm going to be pulling apart these fuel valves. If you were watching closely last night, you would have seen that I had these on the tank when I was testing them, that they were leaking like crazy. I'll kind of get into why and show you why they were leaking so bad once I start tearing into them. Anyways, here, I'll go ahead and just get to it, right? Y'all don't want to listen to me talk. Alright, so when we're going into these, and you can't really screw these up. There's only one way that they're going to go on. Your fuel valve's got to go to the outside so you can reach it when you're on the bike, and the little spout here, probably can't see that. Here, get a little better light maybe. This fuel output has got to go back. So this obviously goes on the, I'm going to call it the passenger side of the bike, or the right side of the bike, whereas this one will go on the left side of the bike. Valve on the outside, output, you can see it there in the back. Let's see if this will help a little. That might help a little there. Too much light going on. Alright, so what we're going to do, you'll see a couple different ways you can attack it. I always get one of these nice little dental picks because you never know what you're going to find in here. This tank was nasty when I tore it apart. There's all the, I'm going to call it gunk that was in there. So, you may, if you're doing this, you may want to get some gloves or something on, or, I don't know, make sure you know where you're working in that so that you're not going to get nasty crap all over. These are pretty much dry though. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my little Phillips screwdriver here. I think this is the one I already took apart once, so this one's not going to be too bad. I'll do this one just to kind of show you what it is. And I can tell that this is not stock because somebody's already tried to tear this apart and rebuild it once because they were having problems. Because you're not supposed to have these little, let's see if you can see it better here. This little star washer, that's not really supposed to be there. As somebody didn't know how to torque it down right, or didn't have the right seal or something in there, was trying to get it tighter with the get the mating surface tighter. So we'll go ahead and pull those out. And I'm not actually going to get these finished today. I'm just going to get them in the tank and start soaking them. All the hardware and everything. So you can see, inside here, there's a little filter. Oh, my trusty vice grips. The next one, I'll pull this filter out first. So you can see this filter is pretty well mangled up. So I have to get a new filter. I'll probably just remove that filter and run an inline filter on this thing. And I've already scraped the inside of this a little bit. Let's see if I can get a. Can't really see. There you go. I already scraped the inside of it, so it's not too bad. But gunk tank will take care of that. Little whatever that thing's called, gasket, and then you can start taking apart the other side. And the other side just holds the valve together. So I'll go ahead and just pull this apart and stop talking for a minute. course, it's like 30 degrees out here. Didn't get a chance to get the heat going before I came out here, so it's pretty flipping cold. So this washer is supposed to be bent like that. I don't know if you can see that, how it's bent and wavy. It's supposed to be like that to give yourself a little spring pressure on the valve itself. This is the valve control that you got there. And inside you've actually got a good sized rubber washer. And let's see, what else can I pull apart on this thing? I think this is just a drain down here. Has something like if you're storing the bike and you empty the gas tank, you should probably empty that drain as well, because it's like an overflow or something. So the reason I know somebody's already taken these and tried doing something with them once, well, first of all, I got the gas tank for free, so that tells you something was wrong with it. But then this thing was it's RTV. This isn't actually the gasket that goes in there. That's actually RTV in here. So I'm gonna use a gunk tank for this to try and clean it out. And you don't really want any rubber pieces in there because you'll mess up your tank. So that one's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and tear the other side apart. Like I said, this only goes together one way, so you can't really screw them up. But here, I'm just gonna take this one apart. I'm gonna be done talking for a minute or two. Like that's ever stopped me. This is the first time I've actually seen inside this one, so we'll see. That filter's not too terrible. Obviously, it's probably clogged up. We'll get a new filter. And again, this thing will only go together one way, so I'm not really worried about mixing up hardware or nothing. So, oh, apparently it's still got some water in it from last night. Thought that would have all drained out by now. Another valve. Now this is the fun part. Pop this rubber gasket out. I don't know if you can see that, but that hole right there is darn near clogged with gunk. That's a technical term, by the way. And then the drain screw. Now I've already got these 3 screws removed. It's giving me a little trouble, so I'm going to try and work my way in here and see what I can do. There you go, got it to pop off. And then here, check this out. Look at all that sediment in there. All that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to clean this all up real good. And then get a seal kit for this. Pretty sure this is off of about a 79 XS650. So go ahead and get a seal kit for it and won't be a problem. But you can tell this guy probably gave up this motorcycle, probably sold this gas tank and gave up the motorcycle because he couldn't get gas. He wasn't getting enough power, and it's probably just because it was gunked up, you know. Can't start your motorcycle if you don't have good gas in it. If you're not getting good gas, you're not going to get good power, and it's going to be a pain in the ass because you got to do a tune-up every time you go ride. Well, it's taken me, what, 10 minutes? I've pulled both of these apart. Yeah, I already had them off the bike. I got it. I'm going to go ahead and set them in the gunk tank for about 4 hours and get welding on the leaks on my tank, and then I'll get back and see if I can see how these look. Anyways, those are the before pictures, and you'll see a video for the after stuff here in a bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.